So here I am in the bathroom of a hotel in Chicago across the street from a Six Flags. I did not expect to be here, but I'm here and I'm happy and I wouldn't be anywhere else, honestly. It's fantastic. Anyway, so tonight I'm talking a little bit about laziness, but not the way that you think. When you hear laziness, you probably think of just sitting around and doing nothing and just wasting your time. No. The kind of laziness I'm going to talk about is grammatical laziness, or when you talk, how lazy you are and the words that you choose in daily conversations. And it's kind of an homage to some Grammar Slam videos that I used to watch. Biggest inspiration in the world, CM Punk, made these. If you've never seen him, check him out. He would do it a lot better than I ever would, but still, that's not the point. I make videos too, and that's why you're here, watching my videos. So anyway, why do I bring up laziness when it comes to like grammar and stuff? Because I think that to be successful, one should know how to talk. As simple as that. I don't think successful people are really that successful if they sound like crap. Like if they don't have a very deep vocabulary, or they haven't really taken the time to educate themselves. If you want to be looked up to, and you are really good at something, and then when it comes time to explain it, you just sound very, I don't want to say trashy or anything, because it's that word itself is kind of a bad word, but you just don't sound very proper, or like what you're talking about. People aren't going to look up to you that way, and I know it doesn't really matter what other people think, but I think that being well versed is kind of a compliment to yourself. It makes you feel good about yourself when you feel like when you're talking you can enunciate the words you're saying, or you can say things other than just the and it is. There are other words. I think there's a synonym for every word in existence, and you can sound so much better if you just take the time sometimes to figure out the right words to say in any context. Because when you sound like an idiot, intelligent people will look at you and shake their heads and say, "Oh my gosh, really? Or come on, really?" One thing that comes to mind when I say this is the difference between literally and figuratively. It's bad. I heard it used totally incorrectly in a restaurant today, and it's like nails on a chalkboard, and it's just kind of humorous to be sitting next to anybody and having a conversation with whoever you're out to dinner with, and then your conversation is just going well, and it's not out there, and then you just hear someone really, really on a totally different wavelength than you saying, like, literally in front of everything they say, and it can really dumb down a conversation. So just be careful of your word selection. It is important. You will make a lot more friends. People will respect you a lot more when you can say things the right way and use them in the right context. I've gotten compliments before, and I never try to sound arrogant, so this is really just an example, but it's the only example I can think of. But I get compliments a lot about how, someone will meet me, and then 5 to 10 minutes in, it's like, "Oh, I really like the way you talk," or "You sound like a really intelligent person," and maybe they're just blowing smoke, but most of the time, like, I take that to heart. I think that people don't just say that. It's kind of a weird thing to just say to somebody, so take the time. Sound smart. People will like you for it. And you'll probably find success a lot easier when you can communicate your point instead of saying, I know I have a problem with filler words, but not good. We all have something, but work on it. Not everybody can be perfect, but we can certainly not say literally every time we talk. Anyway, okay, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.